Our ancestors brought His Excellency Governor Oba of Benin to restore the glory of Benin. That means it is God that appointed Governor Oba of Benin, says the Oba of Benin. For me, I don't know when God began to get involved into politics, to human politics. I don't know when our ancestors begin to, get involved into all these politics that surround themselves with, not even a democratic politics. So this is not, we Nigeria, we have our eyes open. We know what is called democratic politics, democratic election. We know this election that happen in Nigeria, that always happen in Nigeria, they are not free and fair election. Let's be sincere to ourselves. For someone to come out to say God, or rather ancestors brought first he said he went to Lagos and said God brought Tinubu to appoint Tinubu as the president. Can God brought pain to his people? If the answer is no, so why are we deceiving ourselves? Now we also go again. He said, "God, our ancestors brought Oba of Benin to come and to come and restore the glory of Edo State." I don't know which ancestors. My question is that I know that Oba of Benin is from Eastern Central Local Government, Edo State, which is Irua, the capital. I don't know. It's not from Benin, or rather from the Edo tribe. I don't know which ancestors. It's not, I will clearly say that it's not our Eastern ancestors. I don't know which ancestors that brought Oba of Benin to restore the glory of, that appoint Oba of Benin to become the governor. That is not where I'm going to. It's high time these traditional leaders, separate themselves from politics in order for people not to be talking. Now let's analyze this video. Let's watch this video where this young lady was trying to bring out a point, and social media blog, we all know, and it says some guy take the picture and begin to use a denigrating word on this young lady. Whereas this young lady has a vital point. Let's watch it together, and I will come back to analyze it.
I go my way. The easiest way for you to stay respected, if you still want people to still carry you in that high esteem, is for you to stop involving yourself in politics and politicians. Whether be a traditional ruler, a head of community, whether be Oba, whether be pastor, prophets. It is for you not to involve elections and politics. Because one of the weapons that fashion against the future of Nigeria,
our Oba, His Royal Majesty, that will lead the God on earth. When He make parable, you put us to understand His parable and his statement. Because some of you are so senseless and foolish to understand the meaning of that statement, that the ancestor that brought Senator Oba of Benin to bring back the lost glory in Edo State. He's not saying to you that He brings Senator Oba of Benin. No. Every traditional ruler in Edo State is our ancestors that guide and protect them. Without our ancestors, nobody will say He's a human being on earth. Even you that is speaking, Ramadan, without your ancestors, you are nobody. So when our Oba make that statement that the ancestors bring Senator Oba of Benin back to restore the lost glory, there is a statement you guys don't seem to understand. There is a meaning to that. If you look at that video, for Oba, don't stand to pray for anybody, no matter who you are. Oba don't stand. He sit on the throne.
All right. Now, my question, to social media blog who is insulting this girl that decided to bring out, that decided to air her opinion, is that does God bring someone that will inflict pain on His people? Because considering the amount of religion, Nigeria was ranked last year the second most prayerful nation in the world outside Afghanistan. Terrorist nation, the most terrorized, the most unsafe place in Nigeria was also ranked second. You understand? Now my question for you, you that claim that you are a deep thinker, how could God appoint? Does God even involve in politics concerning how the system of politics Nigeria plays? system of politics that is being played in Nigeria, how can God involve himself in this kind of shenanigans that is happening in Nigeria? It's high time we tell ourselves the truth. The traditional leader are supposed to be the fourth eye that sit in their throne to watch the, to correct the errors that is being done by all these politicians. But now, the traditional leaders, so-called traditional leaders, are now getting involved into politics because of to get more influence. If you check Nigeria now, those politicians, those traditional leaders that don't have influence in Nigeria are those traditional leaders, those kings that don't get involved in politics. No, the Oba of Benin went to Lagos and said that it is God that appointed President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. You see what the person that God have appointed, that he claimed that God appointed. Look at Nigeria. Killings every day. The number of people that have been killed day by day has increased. Look at the sufferings of people, the masses. Look at the other day, somebody couldn't make it, a pregnant woman that was rushed to the hospital because of, I think, 500,000. She lost her life. The situation we find ourselves. The same the same Oba that said that he also make a comment about the former president Buhari. I think he also said that God also appointed that one. Now he's saying that it is our ancestors that brought Governor Oba of Benin to restore the glory of Edo. I don't know which ancestors. I am from Esan. Now the Oba of Benin is from Edo tribe, which is the Benin. I don't know which Esan ancestors that brought Governor Oba of Benin. I know vividly it's not our ancestors. Our ancestors don't get involved in shenanigans, in rubbish, in politics. So, right, considering the politics that they run in Nigeria, they are not free and fair. They are not free and fair. They are just called dirty game. And if you check it, he even went to, as far as they went to tribunal. At the end of the day, the tribunal ruled the case in favor of Oba of Benin. And you are saying that it's our ancestors that brought, not his ancestors. I don't know which ancestors that the Oba is referring to, not our ancestors. Our ancestors don't get involved in anything politics, in anything black games. See, this message go to a social media blog. I don't know social media blog if you are from Esan, because the way you speak, you are not like someone who was born in Esan that was raised up in Esan. I think third generation from Esan. This is not the way to run politics. I know you have political ambition. You understand? That's why you like to eat the excreta from the other tribe in order for you to get validation. You want validation from them. You understand? This is not, you are an intelligent person. You have to be a deep thinker. This lady was right. Try to make a point. Politicians and kings are different ball game. The Oba should get himself out of politics. He should stop making comments, because this Nigeria politics, a lot of opposition are there. And you go concerning what surrounds Tinubu, the president, they went to tribunal and they went to court before he was granted, the ruling in his favor. And Oba of Benin again, they went to the tribunal, they ruled it in his favor. And you are saying that it is God and ancestors that appointed those people. Let's call a spade a spade. The kings in Nigeria should get themselves out of politics if they want people to respect them. The same bishop, prophet should get themselves out of politics, should not get involved. They should always pray for anybody that comes to you. Whosoever that win, you work with that person. Not because of somebody favors you, because Oba of Benin is loyal to the Oba of Benin, is not saying that it's ancestors that ordained that brought him to restore the glory of Benin. I just pray that Oba of Benin did not sell Esan to these Benin people. I don't know. Sell Esan out. I don't just know. But what I'm trying to say now, nothing like ancestors that brought Okpebholo, and nothing like God that brought President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. You, social media blog, you have a vision of politics. You should run it the way it should. You must not eat people's excreta or get validation for people before you can get to get to where you are going to. Not any god that is involved in Nigeria politics. Nigeria politics is either selected or you are voted for. Nothing like God, nothing like anything there. The kings, finally, the kings should take themselves out of politics if they want people to continue to respect them. They should stop making all these unnecessary comments in order not to attract disrespect from the subordinate or subject. Guys, see you in the comment section. Comment your view on this particular video and like and share. Follow me for more video.